sports. It's in the game.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on. Set, come 19, come 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will score. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. There goes Swift, 1st down and more. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On third down, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago. Here's Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. That one is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions. Ready, you ready?
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll have a Commanders first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Eckler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
On play action, Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
the play fake. Here's Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again. Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Allen in motion. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Moore going in motion. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. And here's Daniels. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Big loss on the play.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that one will be incomplete. You know, that is some kind of call deep in your own territory, and that's one you're just going to have to live with. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bears 14, Commanders 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. Johnson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Receiver in motion, headed left. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. Here's 1st and 10. On the option, it's Swift. Second and a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Swift, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
First down there.
On the ground, it's Swift. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
To throw is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Here's Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will go all the way. Noah Brown, touchdown Commanders. His 2nd catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game, still time to break that tie though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. first down.
Let's go. Go.
They'll go with Johnson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. Allen in motion. That ball intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now pass deep from McLaurin. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here we go. One final play. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down. .35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson.
Roshan Johnson, ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. A run here with Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. That one complete to Moore. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, They find themselves first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run with Swift. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Second and goal. One more time, they try Swift. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
That's the end of another overtime, with the score still tied.
Allen in motion. This one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Alert!
First and 10.
Alert! Stephanie!
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now.
At the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready?
From the shotgun on third down. Now look out, that ball is free in the end zone. The defense has got it, and he is going to score.